What's happening? How y'all doing this night? What's happening? So, my thoughts and takes on that whole Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard situation on the sideline last night was pretty embarrassing. Anthony Davis ought to be ashamed of himself. The modern day athlete got to know how to, like if you have a conversation with somebody at work, you got to know how to say things in a way, unless something escalates and you have to go to another party. But it shouldn't reveal itself like that. Thus far, the Lakers is like straight garbage. It ain't. It looked like it reminded me of "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker." It's like a updated movie that would have been cool about 5, 10 years ago, but these cast ain't working. The White won a chip with AD and LeBron just a couple years ago. Could 2 years have made such a drastic difference to bring this out? And AD's trying to smell himself and feel himself because LeBron is older and it is falling on AD to be the leader of the team, which I am not buying. I think Anthony Davis is one of the most talented basketball players I've ever seen. Some may call him Tim Duncan 2.0, but he couldn't hold Tim Duncan's beard, okay? He doesn't have Tim Duncan's mental capacity. Tim Duncan never would have done that stupid episode he pulled last night. And Tim Duncan never would have cried himself out of a place to go somewhere else. That's another story. Anthony Davis' skill set level is pretty special offensively. Defensively, he has moments. He can be stagnant, he can be robotic, and he can get lost in the sauce. And sometimes he spends a lot of time acting like a fanboy for LeBron James. But sometimes I don't, like last year, I don't know where he did not turn it on like he should have. And he just doesn't seem like he needs someone to kind of push him to get his motor going. Dwight Howard, a specimen of like the physicality, should have been the link between David Robinson and Shaquille O'Neal. Should have been. Should have been one of the best players ever, not just as a center, but should have been. But he clowned around a lot, been like a laughing stock, kind of goofy. And yeah, he didn't morph into like a pseudo Dennis Rodman, but he ain't Dennis Rodman. So let's not stop with all this. Like he did okay. He fit in good with the Lakers. He never was the real sidekick. He had his moment in Orlando, never learned how to really shoot, never developed a shot. So it kind of came and went. When he got with the Lakers, Kobe clowned him. You know how that went. Kevin Durant clowned him. You know how that went. And that's been the situation that he's kept going through. Well, he was a sidekick with James Harden in Houston. But he got to the Lakers, it finally made sense. He was bouncing around. He was like juggling teams left and right. Then he went to Philly last year and that did not work. So now he's back with the Lakers. And this will probably be his last real go around. I don't know anybody else that's going to really waste any time with him. Not now. And so that episode last night was poor sportsmanship. And Anthony Davis was trying to bully, make a stance. And it came across like a sucker move. It's poor sportsmanship. And it's a poor look on his part. But I'm not shocked or surprised because to me, Anthony Davis spends a lot of time acting. And I don't know what his role is because he ain't really a leader. And he's not exactly the second best player. He's somewhere in between being the best player, but he's just not a leader. His talent level, but he doesn't always play to it. So he's an incomplete to me. And as far as the Rucker goes, should Anthony Davis have been considered one of the 75 best players ever? No. No. He got a ring because he climbed and rode with LeBron. His numbers are nice. But he ain't one of the 75 best players. And a moment like that last night shows you he got a lot growing up to do. This team sucks. And Frank Vogel better be lucky he got a bubble ring or his behind would be riding out if LeBron was about 5 or 6 years younger and he had something to really prove beyond padding stats and maybe trying to get a ring. But this squad here is like a bad Hollywood movie. It's like, I'm going to get you, sucker. And who's going to be the sucker? They're going at Dwight because he's on a bubblegum contract. One and done. But Anthony Davis should know better. Anthony Davis cannot afford to get hurt. That's why they went jumping to the defense, because Anthony Davis, if he even fall funny, he could be out for 6 months. I tell the story all the time. If he wasn't with the Lakers, he wouldn't be even suited up right now to Halloween when he was in New Orleans. Yeah, because his health ain't been the best. And that's why he get trolled on. But him trying to stand up and bully on somebody, trying to step up to Dwight Howard, he trying to act like he tough. Pfft, please. They need to reevaluate what they got, because what they got is a colossal mess. I know it's only 2 games in, but they don't look good. They look old. They look lethargic. They can't play no defense. And they keep going against teams that got pick and pop. They going to get their behind handed on a platter. That, you just seeing the starts. And I hope so. We'll see what Shannon Sharp got to say, because they look pitiful. And it's embarrassing for Laker ball. You never saw Lakers acting like that on the sideline. Never. That's for garbage teams with no jewelry and no hope. What's life going to be like? Anthony Davis is really running it when LeBron ain't there. It's going to be chaotic. I don't anticipate nothing when LeBron's gone, because AD just doesn't show me much like that. He's got athletic talent, but I don't feel nothing with his game. Please hit the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard brawl on the sidelines. Please hit the like, subscribe. Welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And that had more action on that sideline than what they was putting on that court last night. That could be things to come.